ENT specialist, and today's discussion is about nosebleed, what to do with some treatments, of course, like he was mentioning. There's always something you can do either at home or in the physician's office, because at the end it will affect somehow some kids, some adults. It depends on the case-to-case basis, but there's always something that can be done. Again, that was Dr. Adel Al-Tahlawi, ENT specialist for the topic of nosebleed. At the moment, Divas will go ahead and take a quick and short report, but before we'll be reading the highlight.
Absolutely. This is actually a very, very important highlight of the day. And my producer Fatima just kept on saying that, we have to do this before we go on the report. The governor of Qassim, His Royal Highness Prince Faisal bin Mishal, has launched the English version of the Twitter account, namely hashtag Together Against Terrorism and Misguiding Thoughts last Thursday. Again, you can follow the Twitter account at against together. No, it's against together. Never mind. I'm very, very horrible with Twitter. So there you go. You can just put @against together, and you'll be able to follow the hashtag. It has started to spread in the name of really increasing the awareness of what is terrorism. So for the moment, let us move on towards the report, and then we're going to be right back. Stay tuned.
If you can tell us the initiative behind this inauguration.
First of all, this kind of initiatives, it comes, helping the efforts of our countries. The country of Saudi Arabia, efforts from the Ministry of Interior, representing, the server of the two holy mosques, King Salman and his crown prince, and what we are really doing to really tell the whole of the world and to tell all of the countries that we are against terrorists, that we are against the violence and the aggressive way, which is really I can call it as a disease. Islam, it's really far away from this kind of behaving, and we are not recognizing this kind of behaving from other people. It's really miserable, which is they call themselves as a Islamic way. It's not the Islamic way, and we are against that. We are against kind of violence for our children, for our generation. What they are doing really in other countries, it's not fitting with Islam, and this kind of initiative, which is serve this kind of goal or target to tell the whole of the world that Saudi Arabia suffering from this kind of terrorist and this kind of violence, and we are sending this message to tell the others that we are really not in really situation which is helping the terrorist side or the aggressive side of terrorism.
If you can tell us what do you think about this Against Together, this new tweet that came out by the Principality of Qassim?
Well, for the Saudis to take this kind of initiative is setting a great example in the Middle East. I think this creates dialogue, and the Saudis have a lot of influence in other countries, and for them to come out with this positive step is just going to help to defeat terrorism. So we are very happy as Canadians that Saudis are informing us about this fact, and it's clearing up a lot of questions in the minds of Canadians about how the Saudis actually feel about terrorism. So it's a very good initiative.
As a Westerner living here in Qassim, and it's very important to get knowledge in English. Such an idea, I think, should be addressed more, don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely. Most of the foreigners that come to Saudi Arabia don't speak Arabic, and they need to be informed. So I think the prince this is a very intelligent move by the prince to get information out to everybody, and it also helps to dispel a lot of rumors that people spread, and of course the prince needs everybody to know the real truth about how Saudis feel, so very good initiative.
If you can tell us about your point of view of launching, inaugurating this tweet that by Prince Faisal today, and what are your expectations as a Westerner living in Qassim out of this tweet?
Well, what I like about it is that it'll help get the true image of Islam out. Saudi Arabia sometimes people have ideas outside, and being in English, it's a way for people to be aware of the true situation in Saudi Arabia, which is that Islam is a religion of peace, that everything is calm here, and that Saudi Arabia supports that.
So if we talk about social media, and as everybody nowadays is using one way or another a mean of social media, do you think launching such tweets on the internet actually sends out messages, correct messages?
Yes, I think it's an excellent idea, because everybody's using social media now, especially here. Younger people who are the most involved in terrorism, and using social media is the best way to reach them.
Living here in Qassim, did you even once feel that unsafe, and then do you think that Saudi Arabia is a good place for Westerners to reside?
Yes, I've never felt unsafe here in any way. I feel safer here than I do at home. And yes, it's a perfectly safe place to live, and I tell everybody that at home.
If we talk about this tweet that came out today by the initiative of Prince Faisal, if you can tell us the importance of such tweet, and what do you think as a Westerner here that it will benefit you from?
It's not really what it will benefit me in general as a person, but rather what it would benefit the world in general. I come from London, and the West has a certain image, as much as I don't like to admit it, but a certain image about Saudi Arabia and Islam, and this is the reality. This is the actual reality of it. So for a certain tweet like this to be made, and specifically by the Prince, kind of gives the world a certain level of information to say, you know what, this is who we are, this is what we do, and to broadcast that kind of information on a social network, it's very, very powerful and very, very important. So it's a good thing, a huge step forward, if anything.